What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of DailyGray. It's been a while. I've not been vlogging that much for a few reasons. I'll go into them all in a bit more detail today. However, for the first day in a while, it's sunny. The world seems good. You having a poo, Khaleesi? Right, so why have I not been vlogging? A few reasons, really. It's been piss cold, like absolutely horrendously cold, which is just disgusting and makes vlogging not enjoyable in the slightest. I've been busy. We've been in another lockdown. There's not been a great deal to do. We've not really been out training anywhere. There's not been a great deal to film. And I've been trying to take a bit more time for me. So over the last, couple of months, I've tried to step away from work a little bit. And I'm just stepping back in now, trying to get back in the swing of things. Now, that's not to say I've stopped working, obviously. I've started clients all the time, started my academy going all the time. Just trying to not do any extra work that I need to do. However, I like doing the extra work. I just needed some time to chill. So, for those that don't know, you're going to see Flack in a second, obviously, because they're just going to the toilet, and then I'm holding them in the van, and then I've got to go to the mechanics. Good boy, having a shit. I like it. I've got to go to mechanics. I'll explain that in a second. He's got a corn on his head because he's had a hot spot. It's very nearly healed now. I'll try and show you it today, but it's really, really nearly healed. But Christ, has it been hard work to heal. In fact, we've got a lot of catching up to do. So where do we start? Flack's got a hot spot. Flack's also got a paraprostatic cyst that I'm waiting on a phone call from a specialist on how we're going to treat that. So don't worry about that too much. He's finding himself. I'll show you him now. I see him. You're finding yourself, aren't you, bud? Yeah, you can see the remnants of his hot spot here. It's fairly well healed now, actually. Fairly well healed. Right, let's haul you in the van, because we need to go to the mechanics. Ooh, these would be good. Your dogs must hate travelling in the vehicle. Yes, cannot stand this. You love your van, don't you, Flacky? You love the van. Right, you're getting there. I need to go and get your cone of shame. Alright, Khaleesi. Come here. Khaleesi less so. Khaleesi's like, hey, I want to train. Khaleesi, come on. Here, bin your deuce. Here. Jesus. Khaleesi. My goodness. She's like, I can't fucking go in there. I want to go training. Go training in a minute. Flack, let me get your cone before I forget. He has to have his cone on still, because if he rips that hot spot back open, I will be pissed, because it's taken some hella healing. Hella healing. So yeah, that's the update on Flack. No update really on Khaleesi. Eden is doing well. I'll get him out in a second. Where can I plop you? There's nowhere to plop. Right, I'm going to plop you like this. Give me a sec. Let's just squish that in your head. Squished on. You can get in there. And the back. Right. Garage door opener. In fact, let me spin this camera around, because my arm was aching. So, Sir Eden is next on the list. Also, those of you that don't believe me, I still hand feed my dogs every day. Every single day. So when I harp onto everyone about hand feeding, there's a reason. Come on, bud. Let's go. Alright. There's Eden. Eden face. Eden face. Hi. Hi. Right, so you just need to go to the toilet. I'll also show you around this in a minute. That seems to be a good idea. Let me get Eden sorted, and then we'll catch up. Right, that's Eden sorted. So, beady-eyed viewers among you will notice no car. That's my mum's van, by the way, my mum's old van. So what happened was, I realised the car was just sat around doing nothing. It was just sat collecting dust. So I sold the car, and then my mum wanted my van because hers is broken, so that needs to go. It's just parked here, so she can keep it off the road. So I swapped them. I sold the car, sold the van, and thought, why don't I buy a decent van? Because I spend all my time in the van. If I'm going anywhere, I've got my dogs. So I bought an MSRT Transit Custom. It's nice. I'll do a quick walk around. Just a little bit of branding on it. Do not open the doors, ring me. Bit of branding down there. The only problem I've got currently is that I can only take 2 dogs anywhere, which is why I'm going to the mechanic. So, as you can see, the back of the van is currently seats. Obviously, having a family, it makes sense to have the seats. I didn't need a huge van. So, we're going to go and take these out. The reason I'm going to the mechanic and not taking them out myself is because these bolts have been put in with some mental tool that makes them impossible to get out. Not impossible, but I need an air gun. So he's going to air gun them out. That's where we're going now. So my 3rd cage can go there until my proper cages are made. So currently I've just got my old cages sat in the van with Flak and Walrus. So what we're going to do is put 3 cages across, right across, and then storage underneath. But they are probably going to be about 8 weeks, which is a long time. So yeah, here's the new van. It's nice, I like it. It's definitely comfier than the old van, which is nice. I've had the sign writing done. The cages are on order, so I'm literally just waiting for them to be built. But like I said, 8-9 weeks, long time. I'm getting them this time from Cab Animal Transit boxes. The quality is just worlds ahead. I went to see them last week. Something like that last week, and the quality is just ridiculous. Really nice quality. So I'll get the cages from them. I'll show you when they arrive, when they come in. So I'm gonna go to the mechanic, get these seats out, come back, train the dogs, and then I've got to get on with some work. Right, we are away. So what else have I been doing? What else has been going on? Well, I think just before or just after Christmas, I did a mindset challenge to the academy. So we did a big long video in the academy on mental health and mental well-being and mindset and all that jazz, and it was really good, and it scarily outlined how many people were having a rough time. Obviously with lockdown, people have got a lot of financial stress, a lot of life stress. They can't see their friends, they can't do anything, they can't go anywhere, and it takes its toll on people. So we did that, and since then I've been proactively trying to improve aspects of my life. Not massive things. I've not had some huge worldly breakthrough or anything. I'm just trying to make changes that make life better. Getting up earlier, having a morning routine, drinking 2 litres of water a day. I've got a company that are prepping all my meals and just sending them to me to make it as easy as possible to eat well. So things like that. Other than that, flight's got a hotspot, flight's got a cyst. Both are getting resolved. I should hear from the specialist today actually, so if I do, I will let you all know. Eden's good, Khaleesi's good, I'm good, new van. I think that's it. Just trying to think if there's any other updates that you need from me. You know, like if I start doing something, you're like, what the fuck is that? What is that? I don't think there is. So I'm now going to get to the mechanic, who is 15 minutes away, get these seats out so that I can actually put Khaleesi in the side cage when I need to. I'm not gonna keep her in it all the time. I'm not going to keep the cage there all the time because it'll stink the van out. But when I need it, it's handy to be able to take all 3 dogs, because right now Eden's at home. Oh, I have got another update. Those of you that don't know, we rescued another greyhound called Basil. I always call him Brush, so be prepared. If I'm talking about Brush, that's what I'm talking about. He's good. Very nervous of everything. We've had him about a month now. He started coming round to us. He comes out on a night, he'll come over, he'll come for a stroke, he wags his tail when you go over to him and stuff. But any strangers, we're not there yet. He just takes himself away into his cage. We leave the door open and he can just come out when he wants. Just hard racing life, I would imagine. I don't think he's had anything horrific happen to him. Slowly, build some bond. Chug along with him. Chug along. So yeah, he's here now. And I think that's actually it. So I'll catch up with you. I'll probably catch up with you again now when I'm training the dogs, unless I've got anything profound that I want to discuss for any reason. But I don't think I will have. So I'll probably catch you after I've been here, got back, and started training. Right, that's that done. As if by magic. I know you can still see the seats because they're still sat there, but they're now unbolted. I think I said earlier, but basically they should have just unbolted straight out, but they filled them with Loctite. So it means they're that's my drink gone. It means they're a nightmare to get out. So he got a little torque gun thing and pulled them out for me. Thank you, Craig, if you're watching this. Craig's actually one of my clients, one of my one-to-one clients, and Academy members. So that's done. Now it's time to go home and train the dogs. What I'm doing with the dogs at the moment, because the weather's been so shocking lately, it's been really bad. All the fields are underwater, and I don't just mean mine at home and the one down the road, I mean everything around me is just underwater. There's been snow, there's been sleet, there's been hail. We've just not been training as much. I've been training, I've been getting some reps in, but not to the extent that I would like to. So what I'm doing at the moment is just rebuilding all my foundations. It won't take long. It's not like building them again from the beginning, but just getting the dogs out, playing with food, having fun, messing, bit of heel work, spins, middles, rewinds, you know, just something and nothing sessions really. I'm not going out to try and drill a specific behavior because there's no point. It's dark so early, so you can't train like you can in the summer. But nevertheless, we get done what we can get done and just enjoy the process. Let me try and reach my... can't reach it, bastard. The drink's all the way down there, laid on the floor. Also, the traffic is bad. Bad traffic. Less of this. Right. I'll get home and get some dogs out. Christ alive. I bought a hose lock, you know, like a hose on a reel, just because I'm sick of having the hose pipe trailing across the car park. We're going to get an outside tap put down here as well for the ducks. And I opened it. I'm like, oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. Before I train the dogs, I'll just jet wash the van off because it's horrific. I would like to try and keep it clean. Anyway, turns out the hose wasn't built. You have to build the damn thing. So that's done. That's done. That was more difficult than I wanted it to be. Drastically more difficult than I wanted it to be. So I'm just tidying up the rubbish. We now have a built hose. You in there. Like that. You and you. And you and you can all go. They don't need this because they're just horrendous, aren't they? So, right, just because it's nice, I'm going to wash the van, then I'm going to train the dogs. Stay tuned. Right, that's that done. Another job off the list. Right. Hello, Corn of Shame. How are you? Right, I'm gonna get some food, young man, and then we shall train. Okay? Okay. Need to get them out of the van, really. But I need food. Food. Right, time to eat, and then we will actually be training some dogs. Get my tripod ready. Whack this up somewhere. Where is a good place? Where's the sun? The sun is over there, so tripod will have to come over here because filming with the sun facing you is good. Filming with the sun not facing you is not so good. So here, Bosch, which means we can train over there. Right, food, train, let's go. Yes. Good. Super. Push. Good boy. Here. Yes. Good. Right, that's a quick session with Eden done. I only filmed like the first 5 minutes of it because I end up filming, 20 minutes for each dog. We're going to be an hour deep into the vlog before we've even done an intro or anything. So, Flack next. I'm just going to do the same thing with Flack because he's been on, not full box rest, but on majority rest for, I don't know, a good few weeks now, just with this thing on his neck. But it's healing very well. I could probably take the corner shame off now actually, but better to be safe than sorry and all that jazz, so I'm going to leave it on until it's 1,000,000,000% clear. The reason I'm closing the gates is because after I've trained Flack, I would like to do either large articles or, I might do object guard actually with Lacey. Might do a bit of object guard. A little bit of object guard. So let's get Flack out. Much the same as what I've just done with Eden. Just building bond, playing, having fun, polishing some little bits. The main focus of Eden, actual training wise, aside from this building bond, has been getting him on the right hand side, because obviously he was IGP foundation trained, which means everything's on the left, and I like my dogs to heel on both sides. So chugging along with that, he's getting there, he's getting it, he's understanding. So we'll get Flack out now. I've just put you down there because my arm was aching again. Let's get the big walrus out and have some fun. Push. Hier, Fuß. Up. Yes. Good. Super. Eden, enough. Oh Jesus, spat them all over the floor. You little monkey. Up. Oh, choking. Choking. Up. Off. Off. Rexta. Off. Sit. Off. Rexta. Yes. Good. Super boy. Up. Rexta. Hey, Rexta. Up. Rexta. Up. Sit. Up. Rexta. Yes. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Right, it's another 20 minutes or so. Flack is having a puddle in the wet field. I have no idea. Oh, you're having a shit? That'll do. Look how wet it is. It's actually not as bad as it was. All down here was flooded. It was horrendous. Now I'm going to have to find a bag, Flacky. He just jumped over after we finished training. No instruction from me. Give us a wipe. No, nothing. What are you doing? Oh, listen to that noise. Flaggy. Hi. A specialist just called me, actually. Careful, Jesus. A specialist just called me after I finished training Fat Lad. Basically, Flack is gonna go to Halifax and have his blood spun down into plasma and platelets, and then they're going to inject that into the cyst and hopefully calcify it. Oh, get up. So that's going to be an obnoxious amount of money. But hey ho, as long as it keeps you happy, that's all we care about, innit, Flacky? Object guard. Object guard. Not done this for a while with Khaleesi, so prepare for this to be messy. We've not done this for ages. But she's a pretty switched on dog, so I'm sure she'll be fine. Just expect a bit of mess. And this is what training is. Training is never, ever, well, very rarely perfect. See people compete and stuff. One object, one tripod. Now we just need a Khaleesi and a sleeve. You see people compete and stuff, and obviously looks great because they've prepped for months and months, years sometimes, to make it look good that day. Dog training does not look like that all the time, at all. And even ignoring people competing, people filming videos, dog training doesn't look like that. Flack, that's quite enough. Thank you very much. Alright, get out. We need a sleeve. What number is that? 2. Go on, off you pop. See you, Flacky. And then after I've done this, I am going live on a Facebook. And then I'm at the gym. So busy. Super duper. Let's bring this a bit closer. Yeah. Los. duper. Yeah. Alexi. Bring. Yeah, good. Oh. Off. Đó. Good. Off. Good girl. It's a little bit better, isn't it? It's not great by any stretch, but it'll do. Dog's trained, live's done, work done, emails done, dinner eaten. I'm lying. Lunch eaten. Van washed. Been to the mechanics. I think I'm done. I'm pretty much on target for today to get everything done that I need to do. I now have to train myself. I'm just at the gym waiting for the gates to open. Yes, it is locked down. No, we're not breaking any social distancing rules. The gym is closed. Closed to the public. I just know the right people to have someone run down with a key so I can train. Yeah, that's where we're at. I think that's probably where I'll end the vlog. I will be training the dogs again when I get back. However, it's going to be very late. 7 o'clock now. Probably be back for 10ish by the time I've got home and showered and dinner and stuff. So be late, in which case I then cannot be bothered to sit and edit this at 1 in the morning or something ridiculous. Oh, you can see the lights in the back. So I'm going to end this vlog here. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's been a while. I'm not going to be vlogging as often as I used to, but I will whack a vlog up when I remember, / when something interesting's happening. Obviously nothing super interesting has happened today. I just remembered today. So if I do remember to do a vlog, I will do, or if we do something interesting once this COVID shite goes away and we can actually resume normal life and stop being locked in our own houses like prisoners, that would be great. So I'll see you all soon. Question of the day. What's your question of the day be? Oh, I know. What dog vehicle do you drive and how do you like it?